We're totally not at the mall. And I know we're starting inside today. It's really hot outside, and I really don't want to be burnt alive. It's not my thing, if you know what I mean. But you know what? Still got elevators. Still gonna take this thing up. We're just not gonna, anything else. Go outside later, it's hot. Oh, this is gonna be educational. This is a good one, I can already tell. Got plenty of things already planned up. Typically, I drank a whole thing of Starbucks today, so I am very active today. Well, it's shaking. There's nothing I can do about that. Sorry. I'd have to go to the camera not shaking store, and that's too far away for me to walk to. Wait, one day I need to come here with my keys. Oh, wait. Oops, looks like I already did that. Never mind. Totally didn't bring them. I bring them everywhere I go now. So useful. Oh, it's only 1 billion miles away. All the way in China. Well, you'd have to go around the world 5 times to get to it, but... Reunion Tower is actually a really crappy building, so... that shouldn't be famous. So I'll just say right now, Reunion Tower, that's one of the crappiest buildings in downtown. One of the worst, too. It sucks. There are better elevators at the Hyatt, which are connected. And it's so much better than Hyatt. Hyatt's cooler, faster, smells better. It's just better. Yeah, the camera stabilized store is pretty far away now. I think people park inside the mall now. It's been getting pretty trendy to park your car in the middle of the mall. I don't have a tripod. I don't use those. Well, I have one built in, but it has 5 fingers on it. It's pretty natural. Most people have them. A few people don't. That just sucks. Planners, please don't make malls into urban attractions. No one likes that. It was much trendier when it opened, but that trend's been dying fairly quickly. That's been dying pretty quickly. We'll ride the Macy's elevator. Yeah, they're all powered by IAS. That's the best right there, I mean. Yep, we just replaced the controllers, and since IAS controllers will blow up any Windows computer, it's great. Only works with Mac. Because that's the only computer I actually know how to use. No, really, don't trust me in your Windows computer. I'll blow it up somehow. I'll just touch it and it'll blow up. And sparks are gonna shoot everywhere. Oh dear, it seems they're renovating. Well, see, what I say is if you have a problem with my camera shaking, go find another channel. That's what I say. Because you know what, if you don't like my filming style, there's another channel out there for you. And this is not the one for you, so if you don't like the shaky camera movements, go find another channel. As you can see, they're actually renovating right now. That looks like 80s carpet. But yeah, if you don't like the unstable camera movements at times, go find another channel. I'm not going to work on fixing it. That's the way I film. And there are plenty of other channels out there that cater to that demographic. Oh dear. Let's go up to 3.
You're welcome.
We'll wait for it to go up.
Yeah.
We'll be back up in a second. Actually, this elevator is an interlock problem, which is great. This thing has problems. But I'll tell you guys right now, this is the most exciting thing in the world. These are super rare. You never see them anymore. Schindler MT, oh my gosh. I'm flipping out over this, guys. It's so rare. Whoa, and it has Kone sensors. That's even better. Whoa, is that a lantern with 2 arrows? That's better than 1. Hey, it actually came up. They fixed the interlock. That's good. Well, I guess they show some maintenance to it. I don't think up lights up anymore. It might. Nope, it doesn't. Oh, I feel so happy right now. I'm so honored to ride a Schindler MT. Runs well. I have keys to that, though I'm not going to use them on the stream. Unfortunately, when I use keys, I do have to make those private because I'll just say right now, this community is the most toxic thing on the internet. I swear, I hate it. I like it, but I hate it. You don't want to know the kind of people I have to deal with on a daily basis. It's not the good kind of people. Also, on the more positive note, my summer trip's in a few weeks. Yay! I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff. That's a replacement, that's not the original. But yeah, guys, I got a huge trip planned. It's gonna be 2 stops. Plenty of old elevators, which this is my only chance to see them too, because I've looked up reviews for the certain place I'm going to, and they tend to modernize this stuff. No, it does not include Benno, because his videos, I call this for educational purposes, you know. He puts in all the descriptions, you know, not to do it, not to try it. He's one of the better people, I'll say that. One of the better. The people that I mean, like, the people that I have to deal with every day are the young kids who are super annoying. Because most of the people here, their parents do not limit them enough, and parents pretty much just let them roam free. They're like, here's your channel, here's your camera, on your crappy little iPod Touch, go enjoy. And that's not good parenting. Parents, if you're watching this for some weird reason, don't let your kids roam free on the internet. It's a bad idea. You're just gonna have kids that are gonna start drama. Happens all the time. Like, I recently had someone on my videos disliking every single one of them. Of course I know who it is. I'm not gonna say, but I obviously know who it is. And I think recently they just gave up since they knew that they weren't gonna be getting very far. Because if you have troll problems as well, just ignore them. They feed off your reactions. If you don't react to them, they'll just leave you alone after a while because they'll realize that you're not entertaining them. Plus, also, most of the trolls are much younger than all of us. They're usually only like 10. Most of the trolls are 10 and below. Concierge, everyone's favorite. From what I've heard here, though, the concierge people here are pretty rude. Yeah, I don't want to have to deal with them. Thankfully, filming is allowed as far as I'm aware. Yeah, and also, if the disliker is watching this, you really cause no damage. I don't mind a few dislikes, that doesn't hurt. It's annoying, yes, but it doesn't cause any harm. It's supposed to be banned at Willow Bend. Because when I was here, I saw security guards asking every single store to remove the Pride Month. I saw guards here a few weeks ago, actually a week ago now, and they were basically telling all the stores to remove all Pride Day stuff from the displays because fights were breaking out here over it. And that's why I say never put controversial topics in the middle of the mall. That's a great idea. Super controversial topics. Welcome to Plano, where literally everyone, it's stupid, honestly. Though that's how most people are here. Willow Bend banning things, probably for the better. But it looks like Gary Riggs hasn't gotten the memo. Overpriced crystals. Who wants some overpriced crystals? Want some overpriced crystals, guys? We're gonna go buy some overpriced crystals. Actually, they're probably just pieces of glass, but glass is a very rare resource. We didn't already know that. Let's ride the elevator. We'll take this thing up. Ooh, that didn't sound good. These doors do not sound good at all. But we'll still listen to the motor. These things have never had good doors. Nice motor. For a glass elevator of all things, I've seen quieter ones. Also, just a tip, if you guys want to film those ever, come on Sunday at like 6:30. They're not busy at all at that time and no one's here. Really good take, actually, I got of them. I got a take of them while they were closed. Oh no, I've been spotted, guys. I need to go undercover again and go modernize more crap now. Maybe I'll use some monitor PC or something, because I like those. I will say this place is pretty beautiful. The renovation they did turned out really nice. I would love to go outside, but it's really hot and unpleasant. I'll go outside on the way back. Yeah, though, it's burning up out there. It's like 100 degrees out there. Eventually they'll remove those signs. They're just trying to advertise the new section. It makes sense. I mean, it's still pretty new to the mall. Typical 2000s stores trying to make themselves seem way cooler than they actually are. That was back in the 2000s when it was cool to look like that. Now it's more cool to look like that, but I will say, even though it's not a very interesting store, that sign's pretty nice. I like that sign. I have a thing for signs like that. I like thin modern stuff. Like Clinton Township, I got good news. We're going to pull the fire alarm, so pretty good stream so far. Pulling fire alarms. That's pretty typical. You know, I don't think you should be advertising that. No, both glass elevators are working today. I try them. They're both going up and down. I would love to go in there and all, but they have horrible cell service, and I don't want to lose connection and have everyone leave the stream, so we're going to go out the other way. I would ride the parking garages, but those are kind of dodgy. Try to go outside we won't be outside for long. We're going to stay under the shade since it is really hot today. I'm so excited for my summer trip, though, so it's going to be even hotter there. And it'll be really humid, too. Because let's just say there's a lot of water by where my hotel is. Lots of dirty water that you would not particularly want to swim in. I don't understand why you would put like untreated brick here. That's just weird. I don't like untreated brick floors. That's just gonna ruin my shoes. Even though they are pretty worn out, I need to buy new ones. Need new Crocs. I think I'm getting famous though for wearing these Crocs. Hey, there's my kiosk where I sell overpriced crap. Selling overpriced crystals that look like glass. Papyrus. That store's just weird. Did someone bring their dog? They're not even supposed to bring pets in the mall. I'm pretty sure pets are not allowed. Last time I checked, they weren't. Well, time to take this thing down. Go find a fire alarm to pull. Oh God, look at that storm cloud. I'll show you guys out there. That's pretty bad. Not sure it's safe out here. Well, it probably is, though. Wouldn't guarantee it. That looks weird. Yeah, service dogs are allowed, I think. Though I know regular pets aren't. Look at that, guys. Look at those clouds. That's pretty bad. Doesn't look safe. Of course, it's so unpleasant outside. I don't think anyone wants some outdoor eating. I'll let them go. Oh, they're valeting. Jaywalking time. Now that I've broken the law. As always, that's a requirement. There's where the Uber pickup is. I like that. They did a really nice job turning over this place. They really did a good makeover job. Like, it looks really nice here now. Even though they kind of just stuck stickers all over it. It's a nice elevator lobby now. Seems that they've not yet put the stuff over here. Oh, it's been ripped off. Of course this elevator works. It always does. Smells like it usually does too. It smells like fryer oil and elevator at the same time. It's a weird smell. Listen to the motor. Oh dear, I'm losing connection. Of course I am. We're here already. That's nice. 1. That's a new button. You can tell because newer MT buttons are a lot firmer. That presses like one of the longer bar MT buttons. Probably a long bar MT contact right there. Yeah, those press the same. But you don't know what the longer bar MT buttons press like. They press like innovation. Newer innovation. Interesting cab to say the least. I think we're stopping. That or we're on one. This elevator is pretty quick. And we're stopping on 2. Very bouncy, as usual. This one bounces more the other. See, the way it is, that one's bouncier, but it works better. The other one's smoother, but it doesn't work that much. It's usually broken. That's how it always is. Not bad. I don't like the fake plants that much, but it makes sense to put them there since fake plants grow better than real ones in this type. Oh wow, it's wheelchair compliant. That's nice. Let these weirdos park. Then we're gonna go to the other elevators in this garage. This garage is actually not that bad for a mall garage of all things. Reserve space for people injured in the military. That's interesting. Probably an NM type of thing. I think the middle one here is probably the best of the 3 parking elevators. The other 2 are kind of mediocre. Like, they're not bad, but they're not good either. They're not good by any extent, but they're not terrible. Also, for anyone watching OPM 1961, he's not dead. He's on an outing for 3 weeks, so I'm in charge of his channel for now, so he won't be replying, but don't you worry. I'm in charge, technically. Hey, TXMN. Let's be Tur. TXMN made an autocorrect today. Somehow he changed true to Tur. I don't know how that happens, but it's Turley a Schindler MT. Or is it? No, it's not Turley a Schindler MT, it's a Turley a Schindler RT. A little bit bouncy, but it runs better than the other one. That sounded wonderful. Really nice. That is a really nice start. This is probably the best of the 3 elevators in this garage, though, if I'm completely honest. Like the floor pass chimes, This is probably the best shape of the three. I would turn off the fan, but they have a camera in here, and I really don't want to get banned. I would only do that if I were, like, you know, leaving Plano forever. Or for an extended period of time. This is... Oh, man, even though... Because that lock looks like it's been shot out with a bullet, yet it doesn't even work. That's typical. So recently, I was at Preston Highlands Village with Andrew. Yeah, someone shot the machine room deadbolt with a bullet a few times, and it didn't work. The door opened. And it was broken, too. Oh, that thing used to squeak a few years ago. Did that, like, in 2014, it did that a lot. Maybe 2013, even. Did that a lot back then. Then they kind of fixed it for a while, now it's doing it again. This one probably doesn't work. It never does. Usually the elevator is not working. It's usually broken. That is actually a roadside decoration. They don't actually do anything. I've been taking driver's ed. And, yeah. The instructor said jokingly, those are road decorations. You don't need to listen to them. Though yes, I'm taking driver's ed now. Soon we'll be having DEF1 driving services. Not a good idea, trust me. Unless you like being hit with cars. DEF1 driving service will get you there more than one piece is most likely, but we could get you there in one piece. But we're not guaranteeing that. We're just saying one or more. Here's the world's rarest elevator, a Schindler MT. They have two of them, I know, it's amazing. Whoa. It's a Schindler MT. No way, it's still original, oh my gosh. Whoa, I've never seen these buttons in my life. Whoa, it's got door problems, that's even cooler. Can we go to 3? That'd be really helpful if we could. It's very loud today. Wow, this thing's making some noise today. Making its voice heard. Sometimes this thing likes to make its voice heard. Yep, runs just like it used to a few years ago. It ran like this back in 2013. Yeah, and at DEF1 driving services, you'll be guaranteed to get out in air conditioning. We are a specialist. We're specializing in air-conditioned parking spaces. Because you know what? They always get angry at us for damaging their property, but it's cool, right? Interesting. That's interesting for a Schindler MT, unless we're going super speed downwards, which is unlikely. I think it thinks... Watch it let us out on 2. Nope, we're approaching 1. I can tell by that characteristic scraping sound this thing does. Yeah, the elevator is pretty loud usually. That's actually as loud as it was a few years ago. It was loud for a while, then it got really quiet, and now it's loud again. As you can see, this elevator almost got ripped out. Look how close it was to getting ripped out. If they had wanted to build this building any larger, this elevator would have died. It was really close to being ripped out. Because see, if they built this building any larger, this elevator wouldn't exist anymore. Aw, man. Yes, I know the stream's choppy. We have 3 walls of reinforced concrete on top of us. It's gonna be a bit laggy. I don't think I'm gonna go to Royal Green. It's too far. I don't film crappy mods that much anymore. I'm not into that. Well, I am starting to like crappy mods a bit more because I use the EX513 and I have that. So I can put them on independent service. That's great. For some reason, independent service is like one of my favorite things to do, though I only do it in buildings where there's more than one elevator and they're not busy. Like the Galleria Green Garage, those things are never busy. Those Fujis, I've never seen them busy. They don't get much use on the weekends, so it's kind of okay, but I still don't recommend doing it. That's my job. Oh, we're gonna go to Neiman's Markup. Don't you worry, GTS. I can definitely make that happen for you. And we can waste our money at Crate and Barrel. I'm too lazy today. Ah. Might need one of those. So, where are the freight elevators? Come on, put the freighters in here too. This is not realistic. Where are the service quarters? Where are the freight elevators? Oh, I need one of those right now. One of these. Wetzel's Pretzels, where the weirdos go. There's a shop next door where you can get really fat really quickly. Not interested in that. I'm just gonna go to the Apple store instead. It's much more fun there. Well, it was until they closed it. That's where they store the concierge desk. Because that concierge desk up there is never manned by anyone. 4 new elevators. One's opening soon, so I'd say in like 3 months we're gonna be having another one. We're about to have another elevator in the expansion, so be waiting for that. We're about to get another one. And then we're gonna get another one after that. Let's get the sick elevator, if it works. We may have to go for the other one. We may have to go for the, oh no, it does work. This thing is huge for an elevator. I mean, this is probably bigger than most passenger. It's much bigger than most passengers. Big elevator. Also, I don't think that many people heard this, but I was at Galleria like a week ago and I saw this little kid actually film the elevator. He had an elevator t-shirt and everything. It was really creepy and kind of funny at the same time. I mean, I don't think I've only encountered someone filming once, and thank the Lord they did not recognize me. It might have been Debbie for all I know. I don't think he had a YouTube though, but I'll keep watching for it. Ugh, doesn't sound that good. Still, you know, you can't climb the stairs, but you can jump on the stage, so it's all good. This thing does not sound good at all. It's sounding worse and worse. I think this motor's on its way out. DEF1 elevator services can make that happen though. You can take that motor right out.
Okay.
And now that one's leaving. I don't think it was. I think it's too... He was really, really short. Like, he was only about knee height. Maybe a bit above my knee. He was pretty short. Though keep in mind I'm 6'4", so I'm pretty tall. I'm taller than most people. Hold still. Is that still enough for you? Or do I need to make it more still? I can definitely make it more still. Well, TXMN, unfortunately, I got some really bad news about the Anatole for you. Yeah, TXMN, they modded the Hilton Anatole, so now you need to scream in your room so loud that your sister hears and goes, "What's going on?" And then you tell her the Anatole got modded, and she'll be like, "I don't care." That's a true story. See, one time a few years ago, we were at the Anatole. This was back in 2017 when everything was still original and there was no mods. And let's just say I told him that they modded the Hilton Anatole with Blue M2. Yeah, he screamed no in Hangouts, and apparently he screamed it so loud in his room his sister walked in. I was like, "Why are you screaming no?" And then he was like, "The Anatole got modded," and she was like, "I don't care." That was a pretty funny story. I want a new elevator. They should have put in a new elevator here too. I really do think they should have put an elevator in here. Because see, it would have been so much more convenient. You just take the little elevator down and it would take you right to the new expansion. That'd be perfect. Those are some pretty nice chandeliers though. I like those. They look nice and modern. They really did do a good job making this mall look more modern. Yeah, it was really funny. So that was before that was like one of my first meetups with OPM too. That was probably my second or third meetup with him. That was a long time ago. Yeah, that's just like old times right there. That was like my third meetup with him, I think. Maybe my fourth, I don't know. But it was a while ago. I don't think you're supposed to bring dogs in the mall. I'm pretty sure pets aren't allowed here. Oh, they're gonna get kicked out sooner or later. Well, I should have put something in here. Even a 3100 or something. It'd be so convenient, you know. You just take one of the you would take the new elevator down. You'd be right by the new expansion. Wheelchairs wouldn't have to wheel all the way over there and back. It'd be perfect. Well, not all HTVRs are bad. I mean, there was one at my hotel last year, Moody Gardens, that one in the convention center. That thing was amazing. It ran well. The doors sounded perfect. It had a perfect chime. It was one of the best Schindler HTV Animal Resistance I've ever been on. Yeah, I heard you met him. That was like a long time ago, too. Well, TX-Men, hopefully I can meet you if you ever come back down to Dallas, because that would suck if you wouldn't be able to come back. That would really suck if you couldn't come back to Dallas. You should try sometime, you know? Like, I don't know if you can or not, but it would be cool if you did. Though I'd understand if you can't come. Because I know you have no plans to come down right now. And that's cool. Ish. Nice and scuffed. Where I can put my crock and display it publicly. Oh, it's cloudy out here now. Uh-oh. That's no good. Oh, I can't go up the stairs, but I can jump on that. Okay. Well, that was November 18th, 2017, if I remember correctly. I took a ton of pictures there. And those Elevant 401s, never did I think they would leave such a... Those things are incredibly famous now, because they're the most... I think that's the most filmed elevator on my channel. Those probably are. Bear M. Look at that store, guys. Bear M. The M is very bare. And I guess they call themselves interrolls. What's an interroll? That doesn't sound fun. That sounds like something Andrew would want, an interroll. That sounds like something he would want. Well, hopefully you can come down. I mean, I know you don't have plans to come down right now, but you should make some. And unfortunately, I mean, everyone thought I was going to San Antonio, but again, yeah, we had to cancel that last minute. You know, last minute family plans, all that crap. I have to go elsewhere instead. But there's still tons of vintage elevators down there. Tons of them. Lots of them are getting modded. Yeah. Really, GTS? Now we know everything about you. We know your birthday. We know your address, because your Snapchat map is always off, and I found the 2 streets you live on. Not saying I'll disclose that for obvious reasons, nor do I know the 4 numbers to it. 5 numbers, 6 numbers, whatever. And I don't think we've had enough time to talk about these and how useful they really are. I mean, look at them. These are my favorite things in the world now. You might recognize this one from earlier today at the ESCO. I'm not going to give the number of it, but it's made by Ilka. And you wouldn't believe what this little filing cabinet key does. See, look at this little filing. This is a very powerful little filing cabinet key. It does a lot of stuff. And you wouldn't believe what this cabinet lock key does. Or what this really interesting shaped key does. You should have went to St. Louis. You could have met Louis and all of his saints. This is one of my least favorite Otis keys in the world. I hate this key. It's really hard to get in the lock. It's really hard to pull it out. It's got terrible bitting on it. It sucks. The UTA is so much better. It goes in easier, it pulls out easier. Really? It is? Mine's on one of the 366 days, but... Actually, it's not on February 29th, because I'm not an idiot. No offense if you have a leap year birthday, but that means that you're really young, probably. Because did you know when you have your birthday on a leap year, that means that you only go up a year every 4 years, so you're actually really young. So you could look like you're 20, but you'd only be like 18. No, you'd only be like 10. No, Mikey, you're not blocked. I don't read every single chat message that goes across the screen. That's how most people are. You kind of skim them out, you know? You gotta stop thinking everyone hates you. I know what you did is wrong, and you really shouldn't have done what you did. But as I've told you, Mikey, many times, you cannot gossip about people and expect to get away with it. Because you're not going to get away with it, trust me. There's no way to safely gossip about someone, okay? There is no way. No matter who you tell when you gossip, it's going to get leaked somehow. It might be them, it might be their best friend, I don't know, but it's going to get leaked. And eventually they're going to, like, let's just say you gossip to your best friend, and I met your best friend somehow. They'd be like, oh, are you that guy that so-and-so said all that stuff about? And all of a sudden it's been leaked, and I know exactly who did it. Not a good idea to gossip about people. And it might be too late, Mikey, because I did everything I could. I told you to apologize, but people don't accept your apology, That means that you just might be on the point of no return. That's no good. It doesn't mean you need to leave, but you gotta watch yourself. You can't gossip about people and expect to get away with it. It's not the way the world works, unfortunately. Anyways, let's get back to talking about these. This key right here is extremely rare. Only firefighters are supposed to own it. If you're not a firefighter, you're not supposed to own this, but yeah, the eBay seller didn't know what he was selling me and he sold me this, so I need it anyways. My Alpha Tower panel takes it. This is for Westinghouse. I love this key right here. It's great. This is another favorite of mine. I've used it a bit so far. It really does a great job on turning those fans off and using independent service. Well, Mikey, you might want to film the River Center Marriott and the Menger because they're planning to modernize those really soon. So, yeah, you should probably film the River Center Marriott before that's gone for good. Same thing with the Riverwalk Marriott. They're planning on modding that too. They're actually going to be modding a lot of the Riverwalk hotels in San Antonio, so you might want to film them now before they're all gone for good. Well, Tisson, I'll tell you this. When you start feeling strip malls is great, but eventually you're going to run out of them. They're not that many. We have quite a few, but not that many. Let's see, do I have any other keys I need to talk about publicly? This key's a dud. It was cut wrong. This is for Westinghouse. No, I don't have a key for Dillard's Firewheel. I don't have the Kone one. I need the Kone 2. Well, actually, this might work. This, which key? This one, here. This key might work on it. It might. I don't know if it will or not, but it might. Because this key was used on early Kone. It's an early Kone type of key. Montgomery Kone takes it too. So I'll say this key right here, this is a generic key and a lot of elevators take it. Lots of them, trust me. Though, of course, I'm not going to give out key numbers. This one. Nick, you know what this key is, just by looking at... Nick, you have the universal key from your wholesaler. I am not into home buttons anymore, I ditched the home button for a bigger screen and a notch. I'm cool with it. I do have an Tisson, look no further. This is an ESCO key. This right here is an ESCO key. This is the key for ESCO right here. This right here is the key to ESCO. I can turn off any ESCO I want. This is the ESCO key. Yep, ESCO. This is the ESCO key. It's the GAL key. It does all GAL fans and lights. And this key, this is a cool filing cabinet key. It opens more than filing cabinets. It totally won't work at the Hilton Anatole. And I'm totally not going there very soon. Totally. But tomorrow's stream, we might have a little guest star tomorrow. One that we've never seen before. I don't know who the guest star is for tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure they know who they are. But yeah, we're gonna have a guest star hopefully tomorrow on one of my streams, and tomorrow's stream's gonna be very, very crazy, most likely. I'm not gonna do the light, but I can definitely do the fan for you. Here's what I'll do. I'll walk in, use my GAL key, then I'm gonna turn it off. How about that? And then I'll find a random Schindler and use this. Nick, are you staying at the Hilton Atoll? Are you in Dallas secretly? I'm pretty sure a lot of people would want to meet me if they knew where I was going this summer. Let's just say once I start doing hotel streams, you're all going to find out where I am and you're going to try to approach my hotel. So I'm just going to say now, if you're not invited to go to my hotel, please don't show up to my room because I'll have to call security on you if you do. No offense, I just don't like people sneaking into my hotel room. That's really creepy. I don't like creeps. Nick, are you in Dallas? Are you sneaking in Dallas by the Hilton Atoll? If you want to meet me at the Hilton Atoll, Nick, I mean, I'm always open. Well, Tisson, see, I got plenty of Escos for you that got C motors. You've been to Russo Village. You've been to Amazing Jake's. You've been to Sears Concrete. Those are all C. Go to Nebraska Furniture Mart. Oh, Nick, you are. Well, Nick, maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, God. Well, Nick, you might be seeing some knocking at your hotel room door tomorrow, or the day after, whenever I go. I don't know motor pitches, I only know this. I'll tell you anything you want about elevator keys, but I won't tell you anything about motors, since I don't know. I'm such a good person. Very, very great. Yeah, that Esco's nice. It got a new cab recently. It looks really nice. Nick Derrick doesn't want me to disclose his location. He's at the OYO Townhouse Hotel on Park Central. A really, really crappy hotel that's in a really ghetto area. Yeah, don't give out Nick's location, but you might be seeing a knock on his door. They might. I think all the fireboxes are behind the front desk. I think the Atoll does, but it's behind the front desk, so... See, he's trying to find the fireboxes at his hotel. That's what he's trying to do. But I think the Atoll does have a firebox, but it's by the front desk. That's where it is. Actually, I don't think it is. It's over by the Lexans. That's where it is. Well, if I go there tomorrow, Nick, I probably won't. I'll show you. But yeah, if I go tomorrow, I'm going to go sneak up to your hotel room, because you're going to send me the hotel room in Discord, right? If you don't. Oh, you just got there at 3 a.m.? Was it dark out there? Was the hotel nice and well lit? Because I heard the atrium's pretty dark at night. No, it's not a Knox one. It's a weird one. I think it's locked. It takes the Gamewell key. No, I have the Gamewell key. Nick has the keys to everything. Because he's Nick. Oh, your parents don't mind an extra house guest. I'm not that bad. I'll only break your door and pretty much everything else. I hope you don't mind me breaking your TV remote. Oh, they don't mind me. I'm not that bad. Only a minor nuisance. My best keychain yet. GTS, do you know who the special guest in my stream is tomorrow? I think you might know, but don't say who it is. I don't want to ruin the surprise. It might be Nick, but he's gonna DM me the hotel room, or yeah, he's gonna tell me where he's staying. And we're gonna meet maybe at the Anatole when I go there. That's great. That is great. Oh no. Oh, Nick, I think you do know what will keep me away. If it is what I think it is. Though it's very hard to keep me away from the Hilton Anatole. That's pretty hard. Oh, no thanks. No thanks. Wait, actually, I'm not really frightened of that anymore, Nick. That doesn't keep me away. I mean, I spent an entire day with Andrew, and he was vaping all day, so I'm pretty used to it now. No, Grandma Otis is not going to keep me away. Plus, I have these. I can take over the Hilton Anatole whenever I want. And Grandma Otis, she's editing right now. Nick, you don't even know what elevator I'm going to take. It's very hard to predict which elevator I'm going to take. I mean, you could try, but... Grandpa Otis is a creep. Just like Miss Guyette. But yeah. But Nick. But what if I go from the tower to the atrium? Then I'll be in the atrium. Then you have to unsafety break all those and go to the atrium, which is like a 5-minute walk. Or a 2-minute run. Actually, like a 50-second run. Takes like 3 minutes, though, to go from building to building. But if you do, then you don't know which elevator I'm going to go on. What if it gives me a different elevator? Nick, here, why don't you send me a Discord of an elevator at the Hilton Anatole, then I'll believe you're there. How about that? I don't know if you're actually there or not. Probably not, but... Mikey, they might be modernizing those. You know that, right? Wait, Mikey, I got a question. Have you been to the Bank of America Plaza recently? Are they modding them? Because if they're modded, I might need to redivert my San Antonio trip. Yes, you do, GTS. You'd be like, hi, my name is GTS. I'm your assistant realtor, and I'm here to bug you and not sell you the house. I'm here to throw things at you and crap. I know, Nick. So, Nick, if you were there, that would be really funny. Here, how about I safely break the elevator for you? I'll have to bring my Otis drop keys and my Schindler U keys. Well, Nick, if you ever come to Dallas, I'll take you there. Actually, I'd probably meet you there since that's where I meet people. I love meeting people at the Hilton Anatole. But Mikey, are they modding the elevators at the Bank of America Plaza in San Antonio? From what I've heard, they're modding them. And those Elevon 401s are on their way out. No, but I need one. I'm going to get one. For collection purposes. Well, Mikey, next time you go on a weekday, you might want to film the Bank of America Plaza since they're modding them. From what I've heard. I don't know if that's true or not, but they're modding them. Nick. I'll let you do that. And I'll pretend to be some weirdo going and riding the elevators. I've already filmed at 1702 Collins Street. Already been there. That is an early Westinghouse thingy. I've already filmed. I filmed that last year over the summer. About this time. That video's a year old, I think. Coming to be a year old. Not exactly a year, but you know what I mean. Oh, I need to go to the Knicks hospital because I was told they want to modernize them, but they can't because they can't afford it. They want to mod Knicks really bad, but they just can't afford to mod it right now. They don't have the money. And if they took one out of service, they'd be too busy. Those things make phantom calls, apparently. I'll just say, see, Otis Autotronic, when they were installed, they were a great system, but now they don't really survive the test of time too well. The ones that we have down here in Dallas behave okay. They work well still. But I know in a couple of years they're going to be just like Nick's, making phantom calls. Nick's has been neglected pretty badly. Though I do want to go to Nick's, though. If I ever go there, I need to film it because they might mod it within the coming years, because I know Nick's does want to mod really bad, but they just can't. And I think I'm going to hop off now. It's been 50 minutes. That's a pretty long stream. So yeah, thanks for watching, and that's it.